Okay, hello guys, welcome to Hill Studios again, and this is Sanjay, and today I came up with a new concept like how to get pro in Unity, right? I got into Unity like in November, and it's been almost like around 3 months, mostly 3.5, whatever. So I think I am able to answer this question because I didn't become pro, but I found some resources which might be helpful to you. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So the number one resource that I'm going to tell you is YouTube. YouTube is a great place because there are many different variety of content that you can find. You can literally find any content. Let's say like I'm just recently trying to learn Photon right now. So Photon tutorials Unity, let's keep it like that. And you can just see like there are so many Photon tutorials in YouTube. So my number one source, like I'm going to tell in descending order. Like the first source which I'm going to tell is going to have a least influence on the thing that you have, and the second one will have greater influence on the thing on Unity, right? Okay, the first source is YouTube, and I feel like YouTube will provide you a good start. But what happens is that the YouTube people will never try to specifically tell you what it does in all of the corners. There are some channels which will help you, but most of the channels, what they'll try to do is they'll try to walk you through the channel. Like they'll just say like, okay, we will drag and drop this one into this one. This is a rigid body. We will click on gravity, but they don't say what rigid body does, what is easy kinematic, what is gravity, what is constraints, position constraints, rotation constraints, all of those kind of stuff. So if you just want a basic walkthrough, then YouTube will be great. That is my first from the bottom kind of stuff. And the second thing is Coursera. Most of you people don't believe like, okay, how Coursera is doing this thing, because let me just tell you. So Coursera have some courses on game development, and you don't even need to pay for them. Like if you want certificate, you have to pay. Otherwise, what you can do is you can just click on audit this course, and you can just audit this one. Audit the course content for free. I really don't have any interest in certificates at all, so I'll just audit most of these courses. But wait, I'll just show you State University, which will be kind of good, and there is also a specialization by University of Colorado system, and there is also a game arts and concept. There is also another specialization, and there are all of these specializations where I will suggest mostly go through this one initially. Unity Certified Programmer Exam Preparation, this one is very good, and this specialization is also important if you are trying to get into 3D modeling, animations kind of stuff. This particular course will help you. I just recently went into it and I completed it within like 2 days because I have some prior knowledge. But I learned something like that. But there is an option as bake pose. I didn't know before that, but after taking this course I have known like there is an option as bake pose which will help us to align animation with respect to the rotation of the player. So I think they are useful anyway. Just go through them, and you will get to learn about lighting, shadows, baking, all of this kind of stuff in this course. I didn't took it, but I think mostly it will tell about UI, physics, CS mostly. You can look into this one. One of the differences between Coursera courses and the YouTube courses is like YouTube courses doesn't go into much detail. Like just what I said before, like rigid body. They'll just drag and drop, and then tell like turn on gravity, so the gravity will be enabled, but they will not explain any other further options because they will just go like project oriented kind of stuff. But what happen in these courses, they'll go into very low level details. Like when they try to explain about rigid body, they will try to tell you like what is rigid body, how does it work, what are some kind of formulas which you can do it or not, and they'll try to explain all of the parameters, and they'll change the parameters, and they will try to explain how it changes in the scene. So you can just check them out, and these are absolutely free kind of stuff. Like if you don't want a certificate, what you can do is you can just go to any course right now. Yeah, Introduction to Game Development. Yeah, I think I already enrolled in this one. Actually, this course is okay. For I cannot say like it is very good, but it is okay. So what you have to do is you just need to click on enroll, go to course. I already enrolled. So what happens is that you will just click on enroll, and when you click on enroll, you will get a pop-up, and at the bottom you will have an audit for free. Audit this course. So after that you can just watch all of the course content. If you want certificate, then you can pay the fee. And now comes the main resource for learning advanced stuff in Unity. What is it? Let's see. Learn.unity.com. If you know it, then you might be good enough in Unity. learn.unity.com is a website that is officially supported by Unity. Actually, all of the documentations, all of the materials, videos that they post in this learn.unity.com is like made by Unity kind of stuff. So you will you will gain immense amount of knowledge, guys. Just believe me, I've been using it like for the past 3 weeks. I learned a lot of stuff which I will never probably find in normal articles or in YouTube videos especially. And one of the advantages of this thing is like they don't have videos. They have videos for some projects. They don't have videos. It's like documentation. You just need to read through this thing. One of the advantages of reading through the website is like you can go at your own pace. Like if you are good enough in that concept, you can just go through this. You can just go through it quickly. And if you are not good enough, you can just go it in your own pace. Like whenever you come to videos, you might know you know the concept, so it'll forward a bit. But what happens is that when you forward, all of the advanced concept also get forwarded. So it's a lot of mess actually to go back and forward. So I think I will suggest this one. So if you are kind of a guy who just started by watching this video, go to Unity Essentials and design for anyone Unity. So you can just come here. You can see like design. You can go to the design category, art, scripting, XR development, game development, film and animation. Not only this, you can for much more detailed understanding, you can just come here right now, bottom, and you can just explore Unity skills and features like editor, scripting, all of those kind of stuff. And one thing that is very beneficial is this below things, popular topics. You can go to code tools in Windows and you can look at all of the projects that are available in this particular section, like FPS, micro games, all of this kind of stuff. One thing that I really like is going to scripting. You can look at all of the projects that are involved with scripting, graphics and visual, right? Like one of my favorite course, I'll tell you what is my favorite course right now. Go to physics, 30 minutes, but it is a very good course. So you can also go with physics. That particular thing, man, I'm not able to find the course that I'm taking right now in physics, which is physics fundamentals, mostly physics challenges, multi-scene physics, physics best practices, beginners fundamentals. This is one of the best course actually by Pluralsight kind of company. You can just go through this one, man. This one will explain you everything regarding physics. It will try to explain you Unity physics fundamentals, and they'll have more than like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, around 7 submodules. By end of these modules, you are going to build a car using wheel colliders. So yeah, that's it. Mostly just utilize this gold, man. Just dig the gold in this website initially. It is one of the best websites. So and of course you can also Google search it if you have any problem regarding project, but you want to learn something which is very deep, and you can also do this one. And there are also some good channels in YouTube which will explain much more clearly, like Gurus and Brackeys. And if you want to know about overall workflow of a game, you can watch Dani, whatever. So these are my main recommendations of becoming pro. We have to go through this one, working with lighting in Unity. I think this is the one, right? Yep. This is one of my favorite courses where they'll teach you from entire basics to advanced stuff, like learning lighting. You can go to this one. You can see how many submodules they have. They have lighting types, overview. There's a tutorial, and the best part is like at the end of this tutorial, you will have a live session. So if you have any doubts, you can just watch that live session, right? Let us see for some other stuff. First one is you learn.unity.com, where you can just try to learn by using the submodules kind of stuff. And my second priority is, what is my second priority? I just forgot about it. My second priority is going through Coursera. Yeah, Coursera courses, like you can just go through them. And third priority is YouTube. Actually, YouTube have a lot of content, but they may not explain in great detail, but it will serve the basic purpose actually. But I think you learn.unity.com is one of the best websites to learn Unity. Just check it out. And okay guys, then bye. Thank you for watching the video. If you like it, then subscribe. If you don't like it, then dislike and tell me why you dislike it, so they can improve on.